So I'm heading up north to go see the eclipse. Been looking forward to this. About the last time an eclipse came through, or a couple eclipses ago, I took my kid to an event up in Orono. There's a big planetarium there. They have a decent astronomy program, I gather. But that one was partial. This one is total. And again, I've been looking forward to this for years. Kind of anxious as to how it's going to be up there. I don't know. Right now, it's about a little past 6 o'clock. They're expecting tens of thousands, or many, many, many thousands. I took the day off today. The ironic thing is that, the good place to see it is right near where I work. So I may as well have just gone in for the day, worked, and then the eclipse is supposed to be about 3:30. That's when totalities happen. I usually get out of work about 2:30, so I totally could have just gone in to work, gotten out of work, stood in the parking lot, watched the eclipse, and stood home. But instead, I'm doing this big thing. I'm gonna go in, hang out for all day. But making the most of it. I'm gonna stop. The drone is in my classroom. I'm a special ed teacher. Also a couple other things. I brought stuff to keep myself occupied through the day. So we'll see how it goes. So I just passed a scenic overlook. You could already see people in there. It wasn't mobbed, it wasn't a zoo or anything like that, but a couple people with RVs, and a couple people had their parking spot all set out so they could look, to the south where the sun's gonna be. We're not sure how good of a view they're gonna get where they were. Town I'm going to is gonna be right on the edge of totality. They're gonna get it for like 2 minutes. I'm heading to Bingham. Right now I'm in Madison. Pretty sure, I'm not sure where the lines are. I was listening to the news earlier. Right now there is no traffic. It's like my regular commute to work. I'm heading north. Usually there aren't that many people heading north. I'm pulling into the town of Solon right now. From what they're saying, the real traffic's going to be afterward. Eclipse is going to be about 3:30 is when totality is. After that, you'll watch it kind of wane away, but after 3:30, the show's pretty much over. And that's when all the thousands of people who came up to this way to see the eclipse are all of a sudden going to want to go home. Going to make sure I gas up. Here it's not going to be bad. If I keep going north, past Bingham, there really is nothing till another half hour, 45 minutes past that is the town of Jackman. Jackman, they're expecting a big crowd. They're going to get probably the most totality of any place in here. Bingham, where I'm heading, is going to get like 2 minutes. Jackman's going to get 3.5. Don't want to brave that. I don't want to risk running out of gas in the middle of nowhere. I don't want to fight a crowd of 30,000 people. So I think my strategy is going to work out for me. If I were braver, I would go up where all the people are. That's not really what I'm into. I just want to, see the event. I don't need, concerts and vendors and all that. So not much is happening yet. Wasn't really sure what to expect. I mean, pretty well seems like a normal day at this point. Up at in town, there's one, I guess you'd call it a grocery store, kind of on the small side, Jimmy's. The parking lot had a couple of people in there, a couple of people from, I think it was New Jersey. I saw the license plate. Yeah, the place isn't open yet. It's only not quite 7 o'clock yet. You can see where they had like a lemonade stand set up. They'd be selling that later. Other than that, not much. I drove through town earlier. I'm taking a walk right now, just killing time. You know, a couple driveways, you know, they have them roped off. They don't want people parking there. You know, other than that, there's not much going on right now. But yeah, pretty old town, pretty spring morning. Gonna be a good day for it. The weather's supposed to be clear. That's gonna add to the crowd, I guess. Southern part of the country, it's gonna be cloudy, so you won't be able to see it. Here, it's gonna be gorgeous. It's supposed to hit 60 today. So. Morning. Some things you just kind of drive by. It's like a veterans memorial by a church. Again, I work in this town. I don't get around it much. I pretty much just drive here and drive back. But yeah, walking around, you know, neat things you can see. It's like World War I veterans. They really don't want people parking in there. So I was just doing some browsing, killing time, and I guess the path of totality has shifted a little north. They're saying it's like 2,000 feet, so that's I'm probably fine. Where it's pretty quiet right now, I'm gonna drive a little north just to see if I can find the spot. I already have a pretty decent spot, but I think, you know, just keeping options open. It's not a zoo yet anywhere near it. Again, you see people from away, but it's still pretty quiet. It's Bingham on a Monday morning. So yeah, I'm gonna again drive a little north, see if I can see, you know, the spot. I don't want to go too far because again, I don't want to get anywhere near Jackman, where they're supposed to be having like tens of thousands of people show up, and it's miles away from the nearest gas. You know, I'm real cautious of getting stuck up there, but we'll see what we find. Okay, so this is where I've kind of landed. It's a rest area, the town of Moscow, just north of Bingham. Bunch of people here already, so we'll have company. Didn't really want to watch it totally alone, but it should be pretty. I'm not sure where the sun's going to be at 3:30, where the eclipse happens. We'll figure it out, but I think we'll have a good view. Kind of worried that it's going to be behind that hill up there. We won't see it, but I think we'll be okay. So, it's about 8:30, so we got like 7 hours to kill. I'm down by the river now. Got a completely unobstructed view for when it happens, so I think this is going to be better. I mean, more people up there if you're looking for company, but not necessarily what I'm going for.